last time, folks, the party was in the town of Nightstone and they were investigating the body of a recently dead goblin. They found the killer, Kella Darkhope. She was hiding inside of a closet. The party was wary of her, but kept her close, kept her safe. It was then that a group of bandits rolled into the town under the guise of being bounty hunters. Led by the captain Zolkin Alasandar, they entered the town looking for Kella, saying that they were going to take her under arrest. The party, wary of this, soon discovered that they were both, Kella and these bandits that rolled in, part of the Black Network. In the center of town, Shen bravely and boldly, with the full blessing of the RNG, took on Zolkin, who had drank a potion of invulnerability and still lost. Shen,
And just imagine if I had my shifter form.
yeah, Shen wiping out the bandits, and Fazal on the far right there, taking in a handsome amount of loot from gambling, which I thought would bankrupt the party, and now they are swimming in gold. They ventured out of the town in search of the missing villagers. Ignore them on the map. And they found themselves entering this cavern called the Dripping Caves. They knew there were going to be some goblins, but still they pressed on. Shen, not stealthily, walked into the open cavern, seeing a lot of monsters. Nobody has a torch lit right now. You are all using dark vision, I believe. Yes? Thumbs up? Thumbs down?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yep.
As everything in this room just kind of turns its head at the sound of this individual walking down the caves when nobody else was moving, and we enter the game this time with goblins all around. Shen, you can see just north of you a goblin on a ledge. That ledge is about 5 feet up. To the south, you see another. You also see this beautiful, beautiful mud bath with an ogre lying inside of it, who was, up until recently, slathering the hot mud on their body, and then they stop, turn their head towards you. You can hear the sound of coming from the center. Through the stalagmites, you see the body of another ogre lying on the ground. The goblin to the north of you, you can hear the sound of a bowstring being drawn, and then in the center there, you can hear that snoring. But we begin with you guys deciding what you want to do. You can decide how you want to do it, how you want to approach, but the enemies in the background are taking some precautionary measures. Shen, Fazal, Melody, Yasei, I wish you luck. And I turn it over to you.
I hate goblins, and I hate ogres.
Yes, I understand.
Well, okay, I hate I hate goblins except for Gum Gum. I like Gum Gum.
I'm sorry, did we say goblins? I'm the
There-
back. I don't
There's
see
two.
nothing.
There's 2 goblins and 2 ogres in this room, and they're not going to be persuaded unless Fazal can maybe persuade them.
Yeah,
But it doesn't look like they look.
it.
It doesn't look like they like me. Given
That's
the fact
not
I've
compatible.
kind of murdered probably a bunch of their friends, I understand that.
Yes, exactly. Maybe we don't deal with that, no?
No.
I mean, Fazal is certainly persuasive.
Fazal, they all think you're just a goblin. You want to try talking first before?
I mean, yeah, I think we give it a shot, no?
Yeah.
But if we remember last time in the village with our new friends in the Black Order or the Black Network, things can go south really quickly. So Shen, Win, I would, Yasei, I would appreciate if you were very much at the ready with a plan of attack if things go sideways, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
not
man.
much
I'm
of
good.
an attack.
You just stay behind me and poke people with the sword. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm going to go have a talk with our new friends, no? So, Fazal will kind of scoot a little bit past Shen using his ability to kind of squeeze through small spaces as a bugbear. And as he walks into the room, he's going to look around. He's going to look back at the party, give them a little bit of maybe a overly confident, like it comes off as a little overly confident in this wing because he's not too sure about what he's about to do, buying himself a little bit of time. And he turns back and he looks at these ogres and these goblins, and he's gonna bust out some giant. Right? Ogres speak giant, or do they speak goblin?
You would know that ogres, fairly common in the Northern Frontier, speak common and giant. However, their giant is far better than their common.
Okay. So here's what he's going to do. He's going to reach into his vest slowly. He's got two hands up, and he takes one hand, and he reaches coolly into his breast pocket, and he pulls out a cigar. He puts that cigar to his lip, and he takes his tinder box, and he lights it. So there's just a little bit of glow in the darkness here. Yeah?
Okay.
And he says, in giant, he's going to say something to the effect of, excuse me, my ogre friends, I think you may be the two that I am looking for, yes? I heard rumor that up in these caves there were two incredibly intelligent, incredibly good-looking ogres, and right now, I see that I am looking at two very good-looking ogres, and I must just assume that given this description, yes, you must also be highly intelligent, and I heard that you may just be who I'm looking for, and if this is the case, I would very much like a moment of your time. Would you care for a delicious cigar to go with this mud bath?
So, the goblins on the outskirts do have bows drawn, aiming at you. However, they're kind of looking back and forth at one another, confused, as they do not understand giant that well. But you get the feeling they're picking up a couple words. The large ogre in the bottom. Yeah. Intelligent. That's knob. That's knob. Yeah. You have cigar?
Oh, yes, my friend. A very fine cigar. Here, please, have this. And I'll walk over to him. So not to... This is the one in the in the bath to the south here?
Yep. As you're walking through, you can hear the sound of snoring in that stalagmite cave system over here, growing louder and louder.
Okay. Well, here you are. Would you like me to light it for you, friend?
Yes. As it straightens up, its back a little bit higher. Intelligent knob.
Oh, yes, I could tell that right away, Nob. I'm looking at quite an intelligent man, and an ogre with fine, refined taste to like a cigar such as this, yes? And I'll light the cigar for him.
As you're walking through, you do see two more goblins posted on ledges around the room. They seem to be hesitating as you are approaching the ogre, though. The ogre, reaching forward, will take the lit cigar, pop it in its mouth, and just chew it up. Tasty. Chokes on it a little bit. Who are you? Are you friend of boss?
I believe I could be a friend of Boss. Yes, perhaps not at this moment, but in the future, I'm very confident that with the news I have, Boss and I could become very good friends. And in my experience, people who introduce people like me to bosses just prove how intelligent and useful they are to boss type people.
Are is that one pointing to Shen in the back? Is that one friend well?
Yes, he's, one might say the quiet type, but he can be very much a friend as well. Yes, yes, we are all friends here.
You go wake wife, and she takes you to struggling a little bit to get the cigar down to see Boss Hark.
Yes, I will wake your wonderful wife, and we will go see Boss Hark, you said?
Boss Hark.
Okay.
She take you.
She'll take us to Boss Hawk. Wonderful. Well, you enjoy that cigar. Enjoy your bath, you wonderful ogre, you. And I will go have a word with your wife. You do not think she will mind being all woken up?
Baby, she normally hits me.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know. I will just tell my friends what I am doing, and then I will go wake up your wife, okay?
The ogre waves his arm towards the goblins, who lower their bows slightly. However, you do see next to the ogre in front of you a large pile of javelins, but he doesn't reach for them. Instead, he goes back to rubbing mud on his body. Intelligent knob.
Okay, Fazal hurriedly, with his stomach in his throat, hurriedly wake his way back to Shen. And he will switch to common and quietly be like, well, we've made a little bit of progress. Apparently there's a boss Hark, and I need to go remember to use the accent that I use for Fazal. But once I can remember to do that, I will then talk to Shen again. And I will tell Shen, there is this boss Hark. I am supposed to wake up that ogre's wife, who apparently hates him, which I am not looking forward to, but he will take us to the boss.
Okay. I got an idea for this. Let's go. Let's get closer to the others.
How are you not dead?
I don't
Everybody,
know.
group huddle. Group huddle. We have to wake up that ogre, and apparently she's not happy when she gets woken up. Melody, you stay close to me. Yasei, get your bow ready. And just be prepared, because if they attack, we might go south, but if it doesn't, we just follow Fazal's lead, but just be prepped. Get your weapons out as if you're carrying them, not as if we're ready to fight.
Awesome.
Just be ready for the worst.
Did I happen to pick up her name, the wife's name, from the other ogre?
He refers to her as wife.
Okay, and he did give me his name. What was his name again?
Knob.
Knob.
N-O-B.
Okay. Melody, I think this would be an appropriate moment for some of that beautiful flute music that you play, but I would like it to be very soft and be ready to stop very quickly.
Yes, certainly. I can. I mean, I don't know how much I can do, but it's gonna be hard to keep quiet.
Yeah, no, just play it as soft as possible. Don't go too loud, and just stay close to me.
A little morning lullaby, you know what I mean? Catch my drift? It's like the soft song of birds, yes?
I know a couple lullabies, and I'll start playing one very softly on my flute.
Okay.
What was the name of the goblin I befriended in that village? Puyo?
Poyo.
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 All right. So
Maybe we
Fazal's,
can find Poyo.
yeah, Fazal's gonna turn, and as he's walking back this way, again, kind of sauntering.
So,
Uh,
hold up.
What?
Actually, ask for that Poyo. Ask for
Yes,
us to
thank
find
you.
Poyo,
Yes.
not the boss.
Okay. So he'll turn to Nitch and he'll kind of say, he'll give him a wink and he'll say, "Hello there, friend," in Goblin, because he can speak Goblin. And he'll say, "Hello there, friend. I am good buddies with Poyo. If he's around, I would like to see him."
Poyo is not back yet. The goblins
Okay,
from
well-
town never made it back.
They never made it back, you say?
No, but you know Poyo. Poyo's
Oh yeah,
pretty
we go
nice.
way back.
Oh,
Yeah, Poyo.
Can you make me a persuasion check with advantage?
oh yeah. Me and Poyo go way back too. What's your name? I think he's mentioned. Yeah, he must have mentioned you before. I mean, look at
Yes.
you. You're like the goblin.
Big Goblin, exactly. My name is Fazal. I helped him out of a tricky situation not really long ago.
Oh, yeah, no, Poyo never made it back. Did something
Oh.
happen to Poyo?
No, when I saw him last, he was headed out of the town with many riches, and he was doing quite well for himself.
Poyo made it back with. Oh, yeah, no, Poyo never made it back. Hopefully
Well-
he didn't get attacked on the way back. Very dangerous, very dangerous.
Goblins as capable as yourselves, I am sure he is just taking a nap somewhere and enjoying relaxing after a hard day's work.
Capable. Yeah.
What is your name?
My name is. Let me zoom in here. My name is Nitch.
Okay, Fazal looks at the name tag on the niche is wearing. He says, "Niche, nice to meet you. I'm glad that I now have two very good goblin friends. This is my friend Shen here. He is my good friend. He loves goblins. He lets them ride around on his shoulders. I'm sure you guys will be very good friends." And then Fazal will kind of make his way over to the wife.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up.
The tension
Signal
in the
for
room.
Yasei and Melody to move up as well.
The tension in the room
I'll
has
follow some.
decreased. The goblins' bows are now pointed at the ground. Some don't even have their hands on their bowstring. But as the party, Melody and Yasai, as you walk further up, Melody, you do notice this cave system to the north, and you do see some people like crouched on the ground, kind of cloaks over their head. They kind of seem humanoid, but it's unclear, but it's definitely somebody wearing a cloak. You can also see this beautiful, beautiful body of water dripping out of the wall. It has this iridescent green sheen to it.
Do we all see those people as well, or
In particular, Melody does,
okay?
with that passive
I-
perception.
Noticing them, I'm gonna look at them wide-eyed before softening when I see the pond. It's very lovely. And I'm just gonna keep slowly duding and make high note of that.
Okay.
Or
Yasai
if I
is-
can, I'd like to gesture to Yasai and kind of point my flute in that direction as I'm playing it.
I follow the flute and I look down, but I can barely make out any figures. So I just kind of look and I'm like, shake my head. Oh, okay.
So
I'm just giving you a look like.
And Yasai not understanding. It's like, yeah, cool.
Fazal will kind of Seeing like Melody like pointing with his flute, he'll kind of like nod with his own head that he's kind of making his way towards the wife and wants Melody to kind of follow. But as he does, he starts humming a little tune, hoping that Melody can follow. And he'll say, "A band of travelers made their way north to find their friends who might be in that cave over there. But right now, this group of friends are going to speak with their beautiful ogress." And he's gonna kind of make his way like through the stalagmite to where he thinks the wife is from where Nob told him, and he's gonna continue this song gently as he approaches.
And I will try to match as best I can.
I'm gonna go around the opposite side of the stalagmite.
You see this female ogre lying on the ground, a thin band of leather covering her bulbous chest, as well as a loincloth around her waist. You can see in this kind of pit of stalagmites a pile of javelins once again, and you can see a great club next to her as she's sleeping, her hand awfully close to it.
Fazal is going to kind of place his back against one of the stalagmite and kind of cross one leg over the front as he leans against the stalagmite and put his hands kind of up behind his head a little bit. And he's going to sing a song. And he's going to sing a song that, yes, he makes up on the spot, but this song is about the unrequited love of a handsome adventurer who one day was riding through the great mountains of the north, and he came upon in a rocky mountain the most beautiful ogress he had ever seen. But his love could not be because she was married to another and working for a powerful boss. But how his heart burned for her, how it yearned for her. And he kind of brings his hand up like to melody to like bring the volume of the flutes up a little bit. He's like, oh, how I loved, or this handsome adventurer, not myself, loved this stunningly beautiful ogress. If only she would wake from her eternal sleep to return his love.
I'm going to take a performance from Melody and Fazal to see how gently you can wake up this ogress.
Performance.
Oh, okay. Yes. That's 30 combined. Okay. You notice the ogress just stirring a little bit. Reaching up, scratching her neck. Her hand reaching for the great club. And hearing the beautiful song just relaxes a little bit. Fazal, you get the feeling that you narrowly missed being clubbed over the head.
Who are you?
Oh, my dear, I am a friend. I was passing by, and I was taken by your beauty. Long has it been since I have seen an ogress of such stunning beauty. I'm saying all this in giant, by the way.
Okay.
Of such stunning beauty and majesty that I had to express it in song. Please rise, gently rise, and let me look upon you.
As the ogress begins to rise, you notice her husband in the water turning his head towards you, his eyes narrowing a little bit as he's rubbing mud on his body, and he just stops at the words of you blatantly hitting on his wife. But he doesn't rise from the mud pit yet.
Huh? You're too tiny.
Yes,
tiny
yes, of
goblin.
course. No, of course. Yes, of course. I just, being in the presence of two such magnificent ogres, one as intelligent and capable as Dog, and one that, as I see now, rises as a great, mighty ogress in her own right. I am nothing but humbled to be in your two presence. Your betrothed mentioned that perhaps you could take us to Boss Hawk so that we may conversate with him.
Do you have cookie for dog?
Do I have a cookie for a dog? Do I have Oh, yes, of course. I must have a cookie or something of the like. Here, give me just a moment. Run over to the group. I'm like, quick. Does anybody have a cookie? Does anyone have like a something like a biscuit or anything?
I have
Fazal, what
eggs
happened
and
to your
muffins.
Listen, we don't have time for accents right now, Melody. Okay, we need to focus up and get a cookie, otherwise we're getting smashed, man.
I have muffins I took from Gum Gum.
Shen, coming in strong. Yes, okay, a muffin. That is a man. All right. Let's hope to God she doesn't know the difference between a muffin and a cookie. But these look good. These look tasty. I think Gum Gum liked the muffin, no?
They're better for breakfasts.
Yes, I'm sure you are
She
right.
just woke up.
Anything else? Do we have anything else? Biscuits? Anything? What do we take? We took some food from the tavern, no?
I have a cookie.
Oh, yeah.
I just have the
I have
bag
a
of food
cookie.
that Gum Gum I took from Gum Gum.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay.
I don't know what's in the bag of food. I just have the bag of food.
Fazal like hurriedly takes the bag, the cookie, the muffin. He just like puts a hand on each of their shoulders, like, bless the three of you today, my sons. Okay, let's give this a shot. And can't believe that he's still alive. And he kind of turns on heel and goes in. He says, "Oh yes, how foolish of me not to have brought a meal for such a generous host. Here, as you wake, a muffin, because I hear they're quite good for breakfast. But not just a muffin, an assortment of delectable dishes as well as a cookie for dessert. Here. And he kind of lays it out on the ground before quickly taking a step back to make sure like no hands or fingers get involved in any of the grabbing of the food.
Oh, you very, very lucky that you like draw your hand back as this massive hand goes and scoops up not only the food but also like a handful of dirt as well. As she's bringing it towards her mouth, you are playing music, she says in giant. You have more music while I eat, good for belly.
Oh yeah, let me tell you, we got music. We got music for days. Okay, melody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. And he just
I
snaps
bring
them
up the tempo.
Okay, I got a little excited. Okay, bring it back. Okay, nice and
Look at that.
soothing. For good for the belly. Okay, that was my fault. I counted you in too fast.
The music is just
Following your lead.
struggle-log. Melody, you play this like at first a fast up pace and then you slow it down a little bit as Thog kind of
It's a bit of a story. It starts quick, but then it slows down and mellows into like some home lifestyle, more joyous tunes, telling us life story.
you seem to have appeased Thog. You go see Boss Hark?
Yes, I think we would like to meet Boss Hawk very much.
I take you to tunnel.
Wonderful. Thank you, my dear. Yes, thank you. And thank you, Nob. Yes, thank you, Nob, for your assistance. You wonderfully intelligent ogre. It was good to see you, friend.
You look down to the south as Nob is now eating the mud as he's lathering himself with it, just nodding. And Thog walks up to the northernmost tunnel, pointing her finger in. Boss Hark in there. You tell Boss Hark, friend, more money for Thog and Nob. We start book club.
Okay. Yes, of course, my dear, I will. And as Fazal kind of nods for Yasei to follow, And once they're out of earshot, he'll be like, listen, I've noticed since you've been traveling together, you have a tendency to, kind of butt heads with, the other women folk, which is okay. I'm not making any judgments, but perhaps, cut the Thog a little break here. I don't know if this is one we want to upset, yes?
Yes. I guess I can.
I would appreciate that. Okay, good work back there. Let's go.
Beautiful. The party heads to this northernmost tunnel that narrows down quite a bit. Too much for Thog to fit in, but she does point her finger going in deeper. And as you guys walk through this tunnel where Shen is now, you see two different tunnels. One heading to the south, and Shen, as you're walking by, you get this beautiful smell of fresh air from where this goblin is. He's eyeing you suspiciously, but he did hear the conversation that you just had with Thog. And looking in a little bit further, Fazal, you see to this northernmost tunnel, you see a lot of rats. The rats are currently piled around. Can you see it? Someone can see it, and I feel like it's Shen. Just kidding. Fazal can see it.
I think I can see it.
Turn your head around this corner, you see a number of large rats around the body of a woman on the ground. At the back of the room, you can see a well-armored goblin at the back, masculine from the appearance, and two female-looking goblins next to them.
Yeah, so
You said you go see Boss Hark, but you come here. What you do?
well, their walk path. I don't know. I don't necessarily know the directions. You could have been Boss Art. I don't know who he is.
I'm not boss. You think I look like boss? You think I could be boss?
I mean, you look like a very capable goblin.
Your voice, like, carrying a little bit through these tunnels. Fazal, you can hear that clearly, but you don't know how much further that voice is carrying right now.
No, you go see boss. You go see boss, and we no talk.
You sure? Okay. If you're not the boss, that's fine.
But I'll
You just
eat
look capable.
Mm.
Eat me.
Does Fasal smell that same fresh air as he walked by?
Yes, yeah.
By the way, why does it smell so nice in here?
I know, I was going to ask you the same thing.
Boss told me to guard chimney. There's chimney going up.
As he points to this vent going up into the air, a natural chimney has formed out of the stone, allowing fresh air to come into the cave system.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Well, cool. You keep doing you. I'm sure you're making your boss prep. We see the path going down, right?
You guys see where you are now, a path going to the south and to the north. Yasei and Melody, are you guys all just standing at the entrance of the cave there? Are you going in further with them?
Listen,
I
do we?
was waiting on you guys lead.
What?
The goblins
we
can
explore
clearly see
southward?
you.
To the north here.
I can go run a distraction for the guy up front, upstairs. But I'm saying, like, do you guys want to explore it down there, or do we just go in and deal with?
Huh? You come
I
see
think,
Boss Hark, but you stand in the entrance. Why you stand in entrance?
We're trying to decide how to properly greet such a great boss.
The voice is coming from the north here.
Oh,
As you guys are not stealthily standing just like in the entrance of this area.
oh, fuck. Guess we're rolling with this.
Fasal
You
will
guys
stick
can-
his head out and say, oh, excuse me, we did not mean to be rude. And he will kind of gesture for the others to kind of make their way in. Who may I address as Boss Hark to meet my fine fellowship of friends?
I'll go. I can go.
No, I mean to say we are talking to the room.
Yeah.
The goblin at the far back is just picking his teeth as the rats are munching on the body of one of these slain villagers. Just gnawing at bones at this point. It seems like the body was stripped of flesh.
I
Huh?
lean towards Melody and whisper, Melody, stand behind me.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. I'm bigger than you, though.
So
I don't know
keep
how
him talking.
this works.
Keep him talking.
Roll
Fazal will give him a wink.
I need to take a piss.
Huh?
Hey, where's your friend going?
Oh, he's he just needs to take a moment to take in the majesty of these caves and perhaps tend to a little bit of nature. But do not worry about my friend. What I would like you to focus on right now is we have heard rumors that there is a great warlord in this area by the name of Hark, and we have come to parley with him. But please do not take this the wrong way. We are only prepared to speak to someone as powerful and influential as Boss Hark.
I'm Boss Hark.
Oh, foolishly.
Arcus,
should
I
have
am
known.
making my way down to that tunnel down below.
Okay.
I'm just scoping it out, see what there is.
Okay. As you walk down to that bottom area there, you do see like an ankle-deep stream running through the wall there. It seems to have carved its way through the mountain. From where you are, it's by the sound of it running down, it seems like it goes quite a distance.
Okay. And it just leads back out there, so you'll head back up.
Okay.
Huh?
Sorry. Nature calls.
You have elf with you. Cute elf.
Yes, she is quite lovely, I suppose.
Why she no talk?
Anyways, why is she not talking? Yasei, why didn't go introduce yourself to our friend here? Actually, can I retcon something real quick?
Yep. What's up?
Okay, I say, Willow, why do you not introduce yourself to our friend here, Willow?
Willow.
And Yasei leans forward and goes, yes, like in a kind of a bow. Yes, very nice to meet you. I am Willow. I am part of the party. And kind of like angles herself just a bit behind Fazal.
Hark only talks to pretty females. I don't want to talk to Bugbear.
Holy shit, he actually knows what a bugbear is.
Hark's smart.
Well, I am actually impressed, yes.
Yes. And Yasei's kind of taken back, like looks at Fazal like, how do I lead this?
Huh?
Perhaps tell him about the treasure that the Black Network has to the south. Perhaps he would like to know about them having a king's ransom just waiting for the taking, if I were you.
Yes, Hark, it is great to meet you. We had some information we wanted to share with you.
Why?
We thought you'd appreciate it. We thought it could make your life better.
Hark does like life being better.
Yes, I think this would please you much, very much.
I do appreciate being pleased much. Yes. What is it? What you have? What you have for? If it's bad, we eat you.
No. No, it's treasure. The Dark Network has treasure to the south, and I think it's something y'all could take with your mighty force here.
What treasure? Who Dark Network? Who? I don't understand.
Wait,
May I
we
pop
have
in
Treasure
just a
for
little?
me?
Yes, treasure for you. Yes, of course.
Yes. Hey, hang on. We
What? What you want for the
Yeah,
treasure?
I would like my people back.
Huh?
Okay.
Village.
Are you
villagers?
Yes. We can negotiate terms. Yes, but okay.
No, Shen's gonna point to the body. That villagers. I'd like my villagers back.
You own them?
I have claimed the town. Yes.
I own them now. Hey,
Well,
why they no one talk in the back?
That's why we're.
and
That's why
Yasei
we're
kind of
bargaining.
puts a hand on Shen and says, "Hey, hark. You majestic man. I think we can come to a deal. I think that we can work something out for the village people and your treasure, because the treasure it has a lot of glory to it. And hark, you're already amazing. We have already heard about you, the big boss here. So obviously, treasure would just continue to give you more glory."
Why they no talking back though? They suspicious. As the goblin raises its finger and points at the tabaxi in the back. They no talk. What they do.
And
They play
Yasei kind of
music.
turns and looks at Melody and just kind of like gestures to Melody. Melody is our sweet musician, but he's very shy. And you said you like to speak to pretty females, so that's why I'm at the front.
I like music too. Tell them come closer. You there, come closer.
Yasei kind of pats Melody's shoulder to comfort. Be like, it's okay. I got
You just come up next to me, Melody. Yep, you're fine. You're fine.
We got there.
You'll play music if it's good. I listen. If it's bad, you pay me.
I'm going to nod. I'm going to say, yes, certainly. I'll play the best song you've heard yet, and I'm going to try to subtly cast guidance, like tracing a heart onto my flute as I'm saying this.
Do I allow the guidance? You know what? I will allow it because you will have prep time. Yeah. I'll allow you to prep for the music and cast guidance.
Awesome. Thank you. And then I will put on a performance of my life.
No pressure.
Yes. Hark. Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait,
I
add
guess I
that
wasn't
plus
wrong.
4 to it. Add that plus 4 to it. It's even better then.
All right, let's add a +4.
Okay, only a 24. Okay, I feel you.
Still slightly better than the 22.
Yes. Hark does love good music. Not enough music in cave. Sometimes we hear the of dying people, but other than that, not a lot of noise. You say
the
treasure.
sounds- The sounds
How
from caves
about-
can be their own form of music.
Yes, we used to have nice trickling stream, but trickling stream gone. I make deal. You want deal?
Let's hear
Yes,
it.
we want deal.
You can choose. You bring me treasure. I give you people. Or you give us back music. And I give you people. He said he wants family. I will grant you family. If you meet my requests.
What do you mean that you need to bring back music? This sounds interesting.
We used to have music. Nice little.
You immediately recognize it as the sound of a beautiful trickling stream.
But we lost music.
But you give us back the sound of our music? You killed the music stealer. I give you people. Plus you pay me. Plus you get treasure. Yes. Now that I said it, it sounds better this way. You bring us treasure from Dark Network, people. And you kill the music stealer, I give you back your people, and I do not kill you.
Let me confer with my friends, but I think this sounds like a good deal. Give us just a moment, would you not?
And Yasei immediately looks at Shen. And is like, you saw, what'd you see down in the cave below?
That's about it. It just loops around back to the other cave.
Was there any water or anything?
Oh yeah, a little stream.
And
Hang on.
Yasei looks to Fazal. Maybe we could find
Give me
out
a-
why it's not running.
Give me a sec.
Yes, I think
Stay
that's
here.
good.
Figure out what the hell to do about treasure because we can't
Yeah,
go hunting down the dark network.
Yeah.
He's going to head and walk up that stream. What does he see?
Okay. As you head back to this stream. Sorry. Laughing at chat for a second. As you walk back down to the stream, you notice the trickling does not sound like the beautiful sounds that Boss Hark made. However, I believe it was Yasei and Fazal that heard the sound of a beautiful trickling stream earlier on the eastern side of this cave system.
Oh, wait, no. We all heard that.
Specifically, two of them entered the chamber with the green
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Yeah, right down there, right?
Yeah, it was the two that were the closest that would like easily recognize the beautiful sounds that Boss Hark was making, the bubbling stream sounds.
So he comes back to not that stream. You guys know of any other streams in here?
No, but I think that's where we should start.
I mean,
Wasn't there a stream when we first entered the cave?
you guys would know. You scouted.
Yes, that's what I said. There was that stream. I think we should start our investigation there.
Okay.
and,
That sounds good. So I think we agree
let's
to
all-
try to bring back the music.
Okay. So, hey, Hark, we're gonna go bring back the music for you, okay, buddy?
Yes, you'll bring back the music.
Okay.
Welcome back in, adventurers. As you continue down this tunnel, you begin to hear the trickling of a stream as you enter here. Melody, you just take note that the previous water that you had seen was this iridescent green color. As a side note, as you guys progress forward, walking back down into this tunnel, Shen takes the lead, entering this area here with this massive stalagmite in the middle full of holes. And as you progress towards the south, you see more and more of these green mushrooms dotted around.
Okay. So, one issue before we go farther. We don't have treasure for him.
yes, we were going to get them to leave the cave, but now we have this trade situation on our hands.
Yeah. That one goblin that was just guarding that air passage, he did ask me if he thinks if I thought he could be the boss. Maybe you could charm him up into doing like a rebellion.
That's fine, but no more left-hand curves like asking for the villagers, okay?
I mean, I was suggesting a trade, which is what we came to. You guys just cut me off before I could suggest
to
a
leave
trade.
the cave. We could have gotten them to leave the cave with no trade, and now we are going to be out of our gold that we just win. Is what I am worried about. But
Oh, we're not going to be out of the gold.
all right, if you say so. I do like this idea about inciting rebellion. Perhaps.
Where's
Why do you think the ogres report to this Hark?
It's probably strength.
Strength in numbers?
No, the strong lead type thing. So the only other option we can maybe convince is, oh, hey, Fazal, how do you feel about being a war chief?
Yes, I mean, that sounds very nice.
You could maybe claim, if we can't convince what's his face, that could also be dangerous. We can maybe, worst case scenario, fight for leadership. You would have claims since you're a bugbear.
I mean, I'm not that familiar with the ways of goblins and
Well,
giants, but if you think that's the way they operate,
goblins, the strong lead for the goblins. So, and you're a big goblin in most of their eyes. If you can beat Harkin's butt and claim leadership, but that would also imply that either you could have me as a champion or do it yourself. But like, this is worst case scenario ideas thinking, because we're not leaving without the villagers.
yes.
So,
Okay. Well, let's find out where this stream stealer is, what's going on there. Who knows,
Okay.
maybe it's just a mushroom in the way, and then if we can come up with a bright idea about treasures, we come up with a bright idea about treasures. I would just like to give a little star out before we go any further to Melody. I thought your flute performance that so coaxed the affection of the ogre, I thought that was very effective. I think you did a very nice job winning her affection. I would also like to say, Yasei, a very nice job with talking to Hark. I think he bought it hook, line, and sinker. I'm very impressed by the two of you.
yeah, good job, guys.
I mean, good job with coming up with the lyrics so quickly. I'm surprised you're able to do that on your feet.
What are you talking about? That is a song you taught me. I do not know the lyrics. You came up with those lyrics yourself. Okay, let's go find the way to the stream and hum win Melody song to himself. Okay, bye-bye.
I think Fazal's just shy win.
I mean, I can't come up with lyrics while playing the flute, but you know.
Okay, so going into the, what do we see going into it?
Okay. As you guys head down into the south here, everybody give me one that you can roll initiative and then tell me one thing that you want to do. I will say roll initiative. Yeah, I'm going to have you guys take turns in initiative as you go through this. But one thing I will note, Melody, as you walk down into here, you immediately notice the color of this water crystal clear, as opposed to the iridescent green from before.
Really? Now that's strange.
Ooh, Yasai, that's a little bit painful.
Oh,
Wow. Yasei, you're rolling like Shen.
you know, just occasionally you gotta throw the bad ones. Rather it be here than anywhere else.
I prefer my good one for actual combat. I'll take it.
So I will take a list of what you all want to do while you're down in here.
Can we get a description of the room?
Yeah. So as you guys head down into this room, there we go. As you head down into this room, you notice that it is full of these bright green mushrooms that were previously identified as being poisonous. One of the important things to note is that this water is trickling out of the wall itself, forming a large pool at the bottom, and the sound of the stream is beautiful. Almost as if this would be a great place to take a rest, relax, soothe your wounds. But that being said, the tunnel that you walk through is about 5 feet wide, 7 feet long. This bottom part here, 5 feet wide, about 7 feet entering the tunnel there. And there does seem to be quite a lot of rubble on the ground here, as opposed to the last room that you were in.
Is it uphill?
It is slightly uphill here, yes. So the water is pooling uphill. The deepest part of the water is about 5 feet deep, right at the underside of the wall, and then it eases upwards.
And the wall looks good? Like,
or does it look like it's like a barrier type thing?
No, it just looks like a natural wall. Natural wall. But so I'm gonna take it starting with
I do believe
we're gonna start
Fazal
with-
goes first.
sure. Yeah, when it's tied and it's you guys, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, his bonus is a lot higher than mine.
Yeah, actually, fun fact: it's just whoever. It's the team usually decide. The rules actually say the team decides. Just that became like that just became the norm of the higher dexterity goes first.
Yeah,
It's like
I
kind of
don't
like
mind.
the free parking rule in Monopoly.
We can start with Fazal. Fazal, I'm gonna bump you up to 20.5.
5. All right. I think Fazal would like to try to determine. So we've seen the iridescently green pool to the north. We've seen this clear pool, and we've also seen like this mud pool, which kind of that the ogre was in, right? So this kind of implies that there must be some kind of wetness in that area as well, correct?
Yeah.
So I think Fazal would like to kind of determine if there's, from what he's seen, like, is there a dry stream area? Like, he's going to try to recollect if there's like kind of a dry creek bed or anything that seems to be going through this area. Like, what is this area, this babbling brook that Hark might have been speaking about, so we can establish where the brook is actually dried up from.
Okay. Okay. That I'll give you your answer as everybody else decides what they want to do. Next, we go to Melody. What would they like to do?
I'm going to get closer to the pond and try to look into it. Just both amazed by how clear it is compared to the other pond, as well as trying to look inside of it, seeing if there's anything in there.
Okay. I will take a perception check from you as you do that. And then Shen, what would you like to do?
Oh, I want to have a look at the wall to see if I can break it.
Okay.
Like, see how much if it's easily destroyed or if it's like solid.
Roll me a knowledge nature for that. And last, we'll go to Yasei. Let me do a quick mic check there.
Yes, I.
Well, Yasei is deciding what she would like to do. I'll give you the answers for everybody else.
Yasei is muted.
Yasei is muted, yes. So, Fazal, thinking back on where you might have seen a creek that's dried up, what might have been going on, why Hark said that there was no longer access to the sound, you kind of like sitting there thinking about it, you get the feeling that probably something happened with their access to their water, this particular stream, where they are no longer able to access it. Melody, you were,
Yes.
what was your perception for again?
Seeing if there was anything in the pond.
Ah, yes. So, looking into the pond, it is crystal clear, which is nice because easy to see. But you do a thorough investigation of it, and what you see at the bottom are a couple bones. Completely licked clean, and you don't see any fish or animals in the water. Shen, looking at that back wall, you get the feeling that the stone is near indestructible as it is part of the mountain. You would probably need a pickaxe to get through it. And one last check to see if Yasei is there. Otherwise, no worries. Yes, Yasei, what would you like to do down here?
Since everyone seems to be so burly and strong and smart, Yasei's gonna plop down on the ground and start
Okay.
resting.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
got this.
Y'all
kinda like
got this.
Cozy, I don't
I'm
know. I have a mustache. Yeah. Sorry, describe how you want to take a short rest.
I take out my little mat out of my bag, my little traveling mat. I plop it on the ground in between some rocks, find the least rubbly spot. And I'm like, I look at Fazal, I look at them, I'm like, I'm small, I'm young, I don't think I'm useful. Wake me up if you need me. And I just lay out. I'm just out, down on my belly, face first, out.
Okay. And then we go back to Fazal.
I'm not sure what is going on here. This is very strange. I cannot tell what it is we are looking for. And I think Fazal would just like to stay on alert as Yasei is like kind of taking her rest. And try to like keep an ear out for any like creatures that might be scampering. Like if there's something coming through the, I don't know how he would hear this, but something coming like that might swim through the little opening, or something scampering around the mushrooms, like trying to get an idea if there's like a creature that's doing this.
Okay. Absolutely. You can roll me a perception check for that since you are actively doing that. Melody. As a side note, your passive perception is always used for things going on in the background, like scampering and that.
Mm-hmm.
But actively, you can do.
You roll
Okay.
perception again. Or
Oh, you
performance.
roll the performance, but I will still take
No.
that nat 20.
I mean, if it's the same bonus, it doesn't matter. So.
It was a nat 20.
It was a nat 20, yeah. So it doesn't matter the modifier. Melody, what are you doing this turn?
Well, first I'm gonna have to apologize because I was trying to take care of something real quick.
No worries,
what
no
did I
worries.
say I got for my perception?
So passive
Oh, you found
perception,
bones.
I typically use that for things going on in the background, like to
No,
hear
I
the
meant, like-
sound of something stealthing by that you don't know about.
No, he's talking
I
about
mean,
what he's
results
seen.
of-
Oh, the
Okay.
results of your perception. Yes.
Yes.
So the results of your perception looking through the water, you did see some bones in the water at the bottom, hidden from view where nobody else saw them, that had been picked clean. Very clean bones. However, you see an absence of any fish or other creatures in the water.
Huh. I'm going to touch the water.
Okay.
Is it just water or?
It's just water.
Hmm.
Just water.
Fazal, there's something at the bottom of this. Do you mind reaching down there and grabbing it?
Okay. Sure.
With Fazal's massive arms, Fazal, you're able to pull out this bone that's been completely picked clean. You had been listening as well, and you don't hear the sound of anything swimming down in the water. And you don't hear the sound of anything scurrying. But as you like pull it out, you do hear a bit of a. No, you actually wouldn't hear anything.
Okay. So he reaches in, he pulls out the bone, he says, "Here is your bone," and I heard nothing but the splashing of water.
Huh.
Shen and Yasei. We'll go Shen, then we'll go Yasei.
Well, this wall isn't blocked. Nothing like made this wall blocked it, anything like that. So we're kind of at a dead end here. But one thing, and he's gonna kind of pick with Yasei up to his feet. You shouldn't. When we're in an enemy area, you shouldn't be laying down.
Yes, did you say you picked her up? Or
Yeah. I just kind of like reach down and like pick you up to your feet.
Yes,
Not
I'm
me,
just gonna
not me,
stand
just-
there and still just snoring. Now she's just standing.
I know you're awake. Silly kid.
Okay. Yasei continues to sleep.
And
we need to get out. We should. Well, we don't need to get out of here, but we should head back. Like, there's nothing. I don't think we can, unless we have some kind of explosive. There's nothing we can do here. What?
What? Hold on.
on its
Excuse
turn,
me.
it finally slops down through this tunnel. At Fazal, as you are moving, you could hear the sound just as it turned the corner of this weird slimy noise. Not a scurrying of a creature, but more of a floop, floop, floop. The sound of some big gelatinous object slopping down through the tunnel. And Yasei, you are immediately going to take an attack.
This
Oh, I
is
got it.
why you don't sleep in enemy territory.
I gotta be 5 feet closer. Oh, Yasei, please don't die.
Well, this explains the bone.
Oh! Yasei,
that.
as you fuck, you are going. The pseudopod kind of like reaches out as Shen picks you up, and you feel yourself get struck from behind, very hard. And I would like to remind you that we are playing with durability rules, and I believe you are wearing leather armor.
Yes.
You can choose to sacrifice 1 durability of your leather armor, which has 1 durability, to negate a crit.
Yes, I will sacrifice my armor.
So you're going to feel yourself get struck from behind by the pseudopod that, as it reaches out and slams into you, Shen, what you see is the leather armor that Yasei was wearing explode, sending shrapnel into the entire room. Oh, sorry, leather is 2 durability, but you do see a big portion of the back of it explode outward. So Yasei, you are going to take normal damage instead of a crit. So that is going to be 4 bludgeoning damage. Followed by 14 acid damage as this creature slams into your back.
I'm now dead.
Yeah, you had 20 HP, didn't you? Do you only have 15?
Oh, no, I did have 20 HP. Oh, God.
We are
Yeah,
level 3.
you should. Yeah.
Is
This
it?
is why you don't sleep in unknown territory.
You do have 2 HP remaining, which is nice. Oh! That was my bad. Let me bring you back down. I'm trying to get the number right.
2 damage.
There we go. As you feel yourself, if that was a crit, that probably would have hurt a little bit more. But we will start the the combat here. As Yasei gets assailed from behind, it's important to note that your armor does take some damage as well, as you feel it like burning into you.
Ow.
And then we go to Fazal.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Because I could have made him re-roll that 22 if I was 5 feet closer.
Okay. Let's see. You have advantage on the attack roll. Okay. How squeezed off is that space that he's in? Is there any way to maneuver to the other side of this black pudding? Remembering that Fazal can squeeze through small spaces without squeezing. Like he can make his way through small spaces without squeezing.
So the one thing would be, it is large, and it does fill up larger than the 5-foot corridor, but you do know that these kind of creatures are amorphous, so they don't take that penalty. You get the feeling that you might be able to push through, but you do risk touching its body. So I would get you to roll an acrobatics to maneuver around it, if you wanted to.
Okay. I just want to check one feature here real quick,
Yep.
as I am somewhat new to this feature for my rogue.
No worries. The players just leveled to 3, and this is their first combat. Hopefully not their last. Almost Yasei's last.
Yeah.
No, not almost. She would have had to take double that. But if you didn't instigate that ruling, yes, probably.
Oh, sorry, Yasei, your armor class drops as well. And I feel like it might be destroyed. The bonus on leather armor is 11 plus dex mod. And this creature, as it hits you, since the penalty is reduced from your armor to 10, that leather does dissolve off of your back, and your armor falls off, that leather becoming useless now.
Nice. Thank you, Fall.
Okay. Can I get
Very
a
welcome.
DM ruling on this one? I have been holding on to an inspiration. I don't think we have taken a rest as of yet. So
Okay.
is the inspiration still valid, or are we doing like game night to game night?
I will allow the inspiration.
Okay, here's how I will play it. Fazal looks at this black ooze. Whatever, it looks black and it looks oozy. And he sees it down Yasei. He spots a small hole just kind of above the tunnel, and he runs and he leaps. He puts his arms out wide, puts them in front of him, and leaps through the air, squeezing. You see that hair kind of squish down as he tries to leap and flip through the hole to the other side, saying, "I will take him from behind." Yes, and do his acrobatics with inspiration to get advantage.
Okay. Hit me up with that sweet acrobatics. To try to narrowly dive through this hole where the ooze isn't to get to the other side, 12 will be successful. DC was 10.
Yes.
As you gracefully slide by to behind the black pudding.
Okay, he will then use his 10-foot reach to use his rakish audacity, which should allow him to make a sneak attack as no one is any longer within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
And which means he should also be about there, maybe up against the wall. I don't know.
Okay,
But
okay.
I'd like him to be about as far as he can be while making this strike against the ooze. And he will use his rakish audacity sneak attack on this.
Okay. Yeah, if you were to move 1 to the right, you would be moving out of a threatened square. But yes,
Okay,
you can.
Can he still, with his 10-foot reach, attack him from there?
You could. You would take an attack of opportunity as you leave, because he doesn't technically threaten the square because he doesn't have reach on it.
Yes. So that's where. One second. And so this is, I think, clearly your judgment. But give me 1 second to pull it up. Fancy footwork. During your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make an opportunity attack against you for the rest of your turn.
You would need to attack, then move into the square.
Okay. Yes.
But you could do that.
I will try, and it doesn't need to be successful, by the way. Just
Does
needs
not
to be
need
that
to
I
be-
made
yes.
the melee attack.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to take my action.
I demand to see the fancy. Oh yes, it hits.
19. He takes left foot over right foot over left foot. Switch. He turns around, flourish with the rapier, stabs to hit, and then he backs away.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Oh,
So
beautiful.
That is going to be 10, I think. Did that put the my sneak attack in there?
It did. It added 8 for your sneak attack. 2d6.
Ooh!
18
there you go.
damage. Oh, it didn't do the animation for me.
It did on my side.
I saw it.
Okay, all you fancy people seeing my anime. Oh, there it is! Yeah, I like it.
Ready blade.
However, Fazal, as you stab inward with your weapon there, as you pull it out, you can see a little bit of acid remaining on it. And as you fling it off, it has slightly corroded the blade, giving it a -1 to damage.
Oh no. Also, how literally am I supposed to be taking this image? Is this the ogre who is rolling in mud?
Oh no. No, this is just the way that the pudding looks.
Oh, good.
It is not
I
a
was
pudding
worried
cup.
for a second there.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
a
your
good
husband
point.
could have died.
The ogres
what?
just disappeared. And I will. I generally allow an acrobatics to avoid this. Can I get you to make me another acrobatics? As you pulled your weapon out of it, there is a good amount of ooze that is sprayed around as well.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Acrobatics. Here we go.
DC 12. Oh, yeah, no, you good.
He backflips. He spins. He does a couple push-ups.
Yes, you get out of the way as we go to Melody. Melody, you did see as they pulled out their weapon that there was some spraying of ooze as well. And you see Fazal's face from behind through this translucent ooze that his weapon did seem slightly corroded. The ooze itself is moving through the corridor, just almost like pulling its way through. Long tendrils of ooze coming off of it. And as it's moving down the corridor, you can see the stones around slowly beginning to dissolve. And it kind of makes sense why the previous room, the floor was smooth, as opposed to here, almost as if the ooze doesn't come down here too often.
Then what's up with the bone? I say as I bonk Yasei with said bone and cast Cure Wounds on her. Hey!
The healing bonk.
Oh, that's a good amount.
I'll take the bonk with the bone any day, and that's what happens.
The healing bonk.
It is a
Bonk
very
me
clean
with the
bone.
Okay.
Think y'all should stay behind me.
Do I have anything else? I do not believe so. I am staying in back.
Okay. Then we go to Shen.
Okay, I have to readjust. I am going to step up in front of both of them. Shield up.
Okay.
And just want to see what I have for a second. Give me 1 second.
No worries. As you're standing there, Yasei, your leather armor has corroded off of you. However, you do still have your adventuring clothes on, but you do feel like another hit from that creature would be very dangerous for you.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to attack with my Ekwa.
Okay. $19 will hit. The party that never misses an attack.
Why would we miss?
I mean, that's
There we go.
fair.
10 damage.
10 damage. As you pull your weapon out, can you make me a acrobatics check as well to avoid the ooze that you are pulling out from your attack? but your weapon will also take a -1 to damage permanently as it begins to dissolve. Ooh, you will also take some acid damage as you pull it out, and you have that acid sprayed towards you. Oh! 8 damage.
Well, the D8s are rolling well today.
The DM is rolling well.
Well, I said D8s.
Oh,
'Cause
D8.
my D8 was 8 as well.
Oh, excellent. That is so good to know.
I think you guys should get out of here.
Then we go to Yasei.
Get on. Try to get through. Get over to where Fazal is and get out. We're not looking good here.
That's gonna be a problem.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
My cantrip, can I use it?
Mage Hand?
No. Prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that word.
Yes.
Okay. That blinds, correct?
It does not.
It does not?
No. So what that does is you can choose one of the following effects when you cast it. You can create a harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, puff of wind. You can put out a candle or light a candle, something small like that.
Make a noise.
Yeah, make a noise, that kind of stuff. But if you are making an effect, it is harmless.
So it's nothing that could, like, distract so we could slip out.
This thing also doesn't have eyes, I should mention.
Nice.
It is,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, what else could I do?
Can we burn it?
Looking at the area that it does fully enclose that area. You just know that your good mate Fazal is adept at finding the tiniest of holes to dive through, despite being the largest in the party.
I feel like grease wouldn't affect this.
It's a blob. It can't be tripped.
No, that's why I didn't trip it.
That's what I thought.
Can we burn it? What? Because you have level 1 spells too, right?
Yeah, I also have chromatic orb.
As a rogue, you could also attack and get sneak attack onto it if you wanted.
Can I get? You know what? Well,
It's
we'll
with
go
a
for
ranged
it.
attack.
We'll go for sneak attack.
Okay. What cantrips do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I have 4 cantrips: Mage Hand, Blooming Blade, Spare the Dying, and the Prestidigitation thingy.
We'll get you saying it. Absolutely.
Prestidigitation, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You
It'll
can
take
put
you a while,
Booming
it'll be
Blade
fine.
onto your weapon. But then I think that's that for that round.
That is, yeah. So that you could use Booming Blade if you wanted. But yeah, your sneak attack applies to ranged and melee attacks.
Okay. So if
Well,
I use Blooming Blade, I could not, like, attack with Blooming Blade?
No, so Booming Blade, you like brandish your short sword in the air, and when you make a melee attack with it, when you hit it, it takes regular damage, but it becomes sheathed in this like lingering energy. And if it moves 5 or more feet before the end of its next turn, it takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay. Well, there's not much places for it to go, so I don't feel like it's moving far. We'll go sneak attack.
Okay. As a rogue, you can also bonus action disengage at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you can leave it without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Then I will sneak attack it and disengage afterwards.
Okay.
How do I sneak attack?
Just
It's
regular
a normal
attack.
Just a regular attack.
If you
with
hit it,
my-
then you get an extra 2d6 because you have an ally within 5 feet of it who is not yet incapacitated.
Where is my? I see sneak
Foreshadowing.
attack, but I don't see my.
If you click on your character at the top there, you should see short sword SS attack.
Oh, okay. SS attack. I see that.
As the party is facing off against its toughest enemy yet, Jello.
Chocolate Jello.
It's just
Excuse
a
me.
normal, right?
Chocolate Jello.
Yeah, we're not talking tapioca here.
Great. It's really black pudding makes it sound like rotten Jello.
I was thinking like just rotten
Tasty.
blood pudding.
Oh, yo, blood pudding is fantastic.
It's just a normal, right? Normal.
Yeah, just
damage.
normal. Just normal.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So you get your short sword damage on that, and then sneak attack, which I don't believe I've set up to be the right number, but that's okay. You would just have to wait 1 second for me to... Nobody look. Nobody look.
We're looking.
We're looking.
Okay, there we go. I set up...
Can't
Your sneak attack is fixed now.
Okay, so just hit sneak attack.
Sneak attack and short sword damage. You get both. You get both.
I did the short sword damage.
Okay. Oh!
Hey.
Yeah. As you take your short sword and you stab into it, piercing into the creature and pulling it out. Because I believe... Oh, yeah. And then you get a roll. I'll help you out. Boop. You also get 8 damage on that as well. As you cut into the ooze.
Oh, okay, they cut it, not pierce.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I missed the first one there. 5 and 10, 15. Beautiful. As you notice, big parts of this ooze starting to come off. Yasei, as you take that 5 feet step back, please make me an acrobatics check to avoid the ooze that you are pulling out.
She's disengaging.
No, so when you attack it, when you remove your weapon, it sprays outwards.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
In 19.
You're able to pirouette away, taking a 5-foot step back and avoiding the ooze as its attention turns to the closest thing, which is Shen. Please don't be a dot 20. Nice. And then we go to Fazal. As the creature... Ooh, wait, hold up.
Wait,
Can I
it
do
made
it?
an attack on me?
It makes an attack against you, and it missed.
Cool. I'm going to use my reaction to attack it,
Okay.
using one of my superiority dice.
Okay.
And if I hit, I get to add a d8 to my attack.
Okay.
So let's do my Iqua again. So here, I'll roll my normal d8, and then I get to roll just another d8. So that's +4. So that's just add 2 from that one.
Add 2 to that, -1, because
Yeah.
your weapon's taking damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 7, 18, 20,
No, that
19
should-
damage.
That should just be 14 minus 1. 13
14
damage.
minus 1. Okay, 14 minus 1 is 13. Math as a DM is the hardest part. As you
I just
pull-
rolled my damage twice because it's easier because they're both d8s.
Oh, I see. As you pull your weapon out of it, you do take another -1 to that weapon, so now deals permanently -2 damage, but also makes me a acrobatics to avoid this ooze hitting you as we go to...
16.
Oh yeah, you're good. And then we go to Fazal. Behind the ooze.
Okay, yes, I will sneak attack again. So Fazal, yes. For my 10 feet reach, I will give him a sneak attack using my rakish audacity.
Beautiful. Taking a step forward, stabbing into it. Oh, it might actually hit. It hits.
No way!
Yeah. It's a blob. It doesn't have a high AC. As you pierce into it,
I mean, okay.
That's
pulling
amazing.
out your weapon. It does actually, because you deal -1 damage to that. You now deal -2 damage to it as you pull out your weapon. And can you make me an acrobatics?
Yes.
As you take your step back, but your weapon now deals -2. DC, I believe, was 12, so you will take some damage here. As the acid sprays back out towards you. Oh!
Those D8s.
Yep.
Splashing onto your forearm, burning that beautiful fur.
No, not the fur.
Melody.
Okay.
It's all you.
I'm going to start dancing in place, and I will use my Channel Divinity, Balm of Peace, and I will give Yasei a nice squeeze of her shoulder, and Shen a squeeze of somewhere else. And
Shoulder.
I will heal them. Yeah,
Booty.
shoulder.
Okay.
You always go for the booty.
It was recommended last time. Both of you heal 13.
Okay.
Can I retcon one? Can I like finish off one thing on my turn there real quick,
Yeah.
Gib?
Yeah.
I just want to, since I'm 10 feet away and attacked, I should no opportunity attack, but I'm just gonna move back 10 feet.
Okay. Melody, you channel the divine, healing your allies and boosting Shen as he faces off against the black pudding.
Yep.
I mean, just do what I'm good at.
Little motivation.
By the way, I got a nat 20.
Beautiful.
How do I roll nat 20?
It will ask on damage if you want to roll a critical. If you're using roll 20.
I'm using beyond DnD.
Then you're gonna have to roll it twice because I don't actually know.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if you just roll damage twice. Then I will take 11
Two.
plus 3, 14.
Uh,
Because you got modifiers on both of those.
Yeah.
So that's 14 minus... Was it -3 or -2 now?
-2, so...
-2?
Yeah, so that's just 12 damage.
Yeah, just 12 damage. A beautiful 12 damage towards this creature. As you pull your weapon out of it, make me that acrobatics, and your Iqua now deals a -3. As the acid corrodes and eats away at your weapon, you will also take another D8 of acid damage. Only to this time, as it sprays on a couple strands of your hair, burning them away, giving you an edgier look.
No!
You
My
sigh.
looks!
Okay.
Kill this thing!
Okay. So, am I able to do sneak attack still?
Yep.
Or because I'm... Oh, so...
Yeah, you do have an ally within 5 feet of it.
Yes. Then we're going to go for another sneak attack.
Yeah, the limit's only once per turn. So you got a new turn, you can do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sure. Towards... Do I need to step up for that, or am I good? Right.
You have to step up for it.
Okay.
Step up to the plate.
I'm going to follow my state pair. So...
Yeah. As long
Not
as you're within 5 feet of me, I can protect you with my shield, by the way.
Yasei isn't just holding her weapon, just like with a death grip. She's like, I can do this. I will fight.
You got this.
Ah!
Oof.
Unfortunately, that one misses.
You need a looser grip.
Wait, because the thing's attacking me, doesn't she get advantage on it?
Do you have something that would grant her advantage?
I figured it was if she's attacking an ally.
No.
There was something with a rogue, I thought, that got if they were
if the enemy was distracted attacking another
I-
It
opponent
allows
within
them to
5
use sneak
feet.
attack.
Okay.
It allows you to sneak attack. They don't get
Okay.
advantage on the attack. Though.
Okay, no.
But
Okay.
Yasai, you do have the option, because I know you have a dagger. You could bonus action and try to hit it with your dagger. However, you would not be able to disengage then.
Would that pull its attention to me?
Who knows whose attention it would go
Oh.
to.
I can protect you. I can protect you as long as you're within 5 feet of me.
This is the moment in Yasai's life where you need to decide.
Yasei's gonna. Yasei's yeah. I am young. I'm gonna go for it.
Character growth mid-fight. It's happening. Chat, it's happening. Oh, yes.
Yo,
Thank you.
You rolled a 2. Can I point out? Oh, no, you rolled a 15. It was a +2.
I was like, what do you mean I rolled that too?
I was like, how did you roll a 21 with a 2? No, you absolutely...
We're
The dagger...
3.
You pull out the... I know! You pull out the dagger, and you're able to bonus action, whip out that dagger, and slice up into it, cutting through the pudding. Please make me some dagger damage attack. With your offhand, so it deals a little bit less. 7 damage plus sneak attack. Oh!
nice.
Yasai, would you like to describe how you defeat the ooze?
Yasei leans forward and pulls out her dagger and just leans into this monster and rips as far up as she can reach, trying to split the monster in half with all her force.
Oh, and it splits, sliding into both sides of the wall, beginning to burn it, leaving a path going through the tunnel. But I will take a final acrobatics check to avoid the massive amount of ooze that you have just shed from this creature. And you do so gracefully and easily as it's coming towards you, you just knock it away with your dagger, which does take a permanent -1 now that you've hit the creature with it, though. But the pudding is destroyed.
I'm dead. I just call down the hall to Fazal. It's dead. It's finally dead.
Fazal will come like barreling around the corner and kind of like footsie step around the puddles of black ooze. He says, wonderful, good job. Okay, where is the book? The book, Yasai. And he like his hands are out in front of him, and he's like looking at his arms, and he looks up at Shen. He's like, "You too? Quickly, Yasai, the book. This is an emergency."
So Yasai just pulls out of the bag, the How to Do Hair in Wilderness, and is like flipping through it for damage. Like, how we control this? Like,
Acid damage, quickly,
acid
Yasai.
damage. Get your arm in the water. We gotta rinse it off. Just pointed
He
to the water.
takes Shen by the back of the head and rushes him to the water, and like with his arms just like dunks Shen's head in the water with his arms. He's like, "Is this it? Is it just water? What do we do?"
Just water, scrub, just scrub it off, and then we'll do save. We'll save it. Don't worry. We'll come back out and we'll fix it. But let's get the acid off first.
He lets Shen up for some air as he's like madly scrubbing his forearms of the foot. I'm not sure it's coming out. Are you sure there are no other instructions?
And Yasei just leans into the water and grabs his arms and is like working the acid out. Like, calm down, it's okay. And like pulling it out with her fingers to save the fur. Little pieces of fur coming, but like majority of it just acid.
But Saul's like kind of tearing up, like he's trying to keep it together, but you can see little tiny tears on the face, like my beautiful father. Oh, but good job, you guys, with that thing. Holy moly!
While Fazal's congratulating, I just kind of grab Shen by the face and inspect his hair. Like, let's see, it's all out.
Just gonna boop you away.
I'm going to look real quick, just look at the black pudding, look at the damage everyone's taken, and then look back at the bone. And then just slowly look back to the pond. I don't know if I trust this water.
I think it's fine. I think it was just living in it. It's fine.
No, it would have dissolved all this rubble, wouldn't it?
If it was eating it, maybe.
Well, it just touches things and it was dissolving it.
It's
Melody,
a weird sentient blob. We don't know how this shit works.
I'll take a knowledge arcana from you if you want. From our
My
resident
specialty.
healer. You get the feeling, so Oozes, as the healer of the group, you get the feeling that it probably doesn't fully dissolve bones, but it will dissolve everything else around the bone.
Yeah, that oozes dissolve everything except bone. And this bone is clean.
I mean,
I think there has to be something in the water.
the ooze was probably in the water, and it just ate everything in the in the water. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
It is
fine.
Yasei snatches Fazal's arms out of the water. Can I do a perception check on the water?
I'll take a knowledge nature on the water and a
Knowledge
perception.
nature.
I'll take both. As you pull out Fazal's arms that you put in there to avoid acid damage, now worried that it is causing acid damage, you pull out Fazal's arms and you notice that they are clean.
Okay.
They still have a normal amount of fur on them, and the acid damage that he had taken, you worked out most of that acid from it, and you don't notice any new burns as you pull his arms out.
See, Fazal's arms are fine. We were standing in that water. If there was something bad with it, we would have. I'm sure we would have known earlier. With that said, I think we should get out of this very, very containing room.
Just real quick, does anyone have a piece of meat? I'd like to try something.
I have some dried rations. Here, have some jerky.
Okay, I'm gonna take the jerky, and hopefully it sinks. I'm gonna drop it in the water.
It's a pretty dense meat. As it hits the water and sinks in, and you notice that it doesn't seem to burn in any way. You get the feeling with your knowledge as well. Roll me a knowledge nature.
Yep.
As it's sinking to the bottom, it doesn't take any sort of damage. You don't notice any burning of it. But that is all you can gather from it. You're not sure whether or not there's something unusual about the water, but you get the feeling that every cave system needs some sort of water because you didn't see any walking up.
See, it's fine. It's fine. Shen's going to reach in, grab the water, or grab the jerky from the water and eat it.
You do not take any damage yet.
It's like, see, don't waste good food either.
Yes.
I heard that.
Yes.
What? What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
What? Did someone
Yeah,
say
I don't
something?
know.
that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm hearing
Just
things.
builds character.
I guess I'm wrong. I must be overthinking things. Sorry.
If I keel over dead, you're right.
Can I point out, Melody, that you are currently standing in a patch of poisonous mushrooms?
That's not as dangerous as the ooze.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
It's poisonous, not venomous. So long as I don't eat it, I'll be fine.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking we're going to have to go with Plan B.
You get the feeling that you've probably so when you talked to Hark before, Hark said specifically that they no longer had access to this stream. So you get the feeling that you might have cleared up whatever problem it was, that for some reason this ooze might have prevented them from getting down here. You don't have to roll for that. That's just kind of maybe, but at the same time, maybe not.
Well,
I mean, at least
let's
get
go back
access
to
the water,
Ark
you know?
and just see how things go. Hopefully, we don't have to resort to Plan B. But
What was Plan B?
you becoming the leader of the goblins, as I say,
Oh.
Shen says as he walks past him.
You guys
That'd
are
be cool.
Yasei leans back.
I'm also
to
switching
Melody.
out my Ikwas. I'm pulling out my good Ikwa, putting my bad one away.
okay. Yes, remember that you have some people have minuses to weapons. Yasai, you have a -1 damage to your short sword, and a -1 to your dagger. Fazal, you have a -2 to your weapon there, and then Shen, you have a -3 to one of your Ikwas.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
By the way, if we get tools, I can probably fix those for you guys.
Yasei, I saw that you were using a dagger. I don't use mine very often, and yours looks a little damaged. Do you want to trade for now, so that you have a sharp one at least?
And Yasei just kind of like holds up her dagger very, very shyly. It's like, are you sure? You may need a sharp one to defend yourself. I have my other weapons.
I have my flute. I haven't been in combat yet. I think I'll be fine.
And Yasei is like, okay, but as she does it, she makes a mental note that she will, like, she is now like, yeah, no, I'm gonna lay down my life if Melody needs something. And she just hands it over, like, okay, if you're sure.
And we trade.
Oh, isn't that cute?
And little did Melody know that that day a life debt was born.
Okay, let's head back to
Yes, we
Arkham.
will do this.
As we head back, I kind of look at Melody. I'm like, I think we should have asked this dude what was going to happen down here. Like, why they couldn't get to this water. Why did we just come down here without any questions?
Well, to be fair, I was scared.
Me too.
Yeah. Marcus, you want to pull us over?
Oh yeah, I can move you back if you
No,
want.
don't put us over.
Oh.
Fazal says no.
We just all go and walk over there lovingly.
So we have two things at play before we need to go back to Hark. The first thing is, who are these people to the north, and what are we going to do about the treasure? That because now we have to trade for the townspeople instead of just having the goblins leave. What are your suggestions about the treasure?
Now, did I
We-
misunderstand him? Did he say treasure or get the music?
He originally said music, then he added the treasure after. So either you can use your sweet words to persuade him just to deal with the music, or the other option is the whatever they're called. They're going to come back. We don't know where they are just yet, unless they have is there anything of those peoples that we can give them from town?
No, but I think I've got this. Okay. But this time, don't go jumping in telling us then we want to make trades or no thing, okay? Just if we're going to use the sweet words, let's use the sweet words and not complicate it, yes?
Oh no, he's the one who wanted to say. He's the one who said trade. I never said trade. He said we'd make a trade. What do you want? I said my people.
Okay, that's an interesting version of history, but what about these people to the north? Weren't there some people that we passed by when we saw the ogress?
I'm pretty sure that's the villagers.
Okay, was there anything blocking our way to just go see the villagers? Do we have to go back to Hark? Do we see anybody in there? Should we go look?
I think when I looked, I saw people with weapons. So probably
mean-
guards.
We could just fight back, but let's stop by there, see what we can do. Hell, if they're armed, we can just
Just remember, if we start a fight in there, it is probably a closed off room, and there are goblins on the exit. So
can
they'll
find
definitely
it.
fair fight.
You have a bow.
Yes, but I
Just shoot
think
the goblins.
we could maybe sneak up, take a look. We don't need to go straight to the fighting. We can.
No, I'm saying if it results into a fight.
Oh, I see. Okay, I say we do a little
guards-
sneaking. Maybe
yeah.
Yasei, we get a sense of the situation. Is there our
Well,
guards? Great.
We're
If there
we're
are
allowed
not,
we're allowed to walk around freely. So let's just walk up, see what's going on. If the goblins stop us, then we know we can't go in there.
okay.
Like it's that simple. From there, we don't charge in and be like, "Haha, freedom, rah!" From there, we then do our thing. But let's just see if we can even just go in there and talk with them first, because there's no point in sneaking if we can just waltz right in.
Yasei just kind of looks at Fazal and is like, so do we sneak or no?
Yeah, we can go walk up, see how it goes.
Yeah. When you good?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if it does end up as a fight, your people might be in a lot of danger.
Well, the guards could fight with us while everybody else runs for the exit.
Fazal will stop at Niche and then Goblin be like, "Hey there, buddy, how's it hanging? Any word from our guy Puyo?
No, the player never came back. Do you think they did? Hey, where's your friend going? That's not the way to. That's not the way to hark.
We decided we wanted to check out this pool to the north. Hark was asking us to look into something, stopping the music. We think we figured it out, but we just need to check this pool up above.
Can you roll me a persuasion check? I don't know about that. I mean, it sounds pretty good. It sounds like a pretty good read. Just don't go see the prisoners. They're prisoners / food, but prisoners mostly.
Okay, yes, of course. We don't want to get in the way of prisoners. No, of course not. Shen, what is it you see over there by the pool where we are not going to look at the prisoners?
Well, this one doesn't look as nice.
Yasei, you coming?
Yasei's just kind of bringing up the rear, surveilling everything, looking, judging the reactions of everyone.
So
The
what do I
prisoners.
see when I'm looking into the prisoners?
So when you guys look into the prisoners, you see a number of individuals, all kind of like huddle on the ground, heads between their legs. You can see individuals that kind of look like guards. However, they've been stripped down to just their undergarments. Nobody has any weapons inside of here, and nobody makes eye contact with you as you walk by. They all just keep looking at the ground.
Okay.
Can you make me an insight check?
Sure. Also, I'm going to be looking for people very specific. You should know who they are.
Yeah, you do not see them. Yeah, it's also hard to make out any individual person right now because they're all just kind of like huddled with their head in the ground, but they are terrified.
There we go. Okay. 21 for insight, by the way.
Yeah, it was just that they look terrified.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go see Hark.
Okay.
There's
I'm just real quick gonna look at the water, see if I notice anything.
water. This water's a lot more green.
Hit me up with a knowledge nature. I will give you advantage at this because you have seen water.
As me and Fazal head over to Hark, I'm just gonna say to Fazal, be like, yeah, there's like very low whisper. There's no way they can fight.
19.
Yeah, so what you can clearly see here is comparing this to the water before, this one's translucent, and as you kind of like bend down towards it, you notice a strange odor coming off of it.
So you get the feeling that this water has somehow been contaminated and is completely undrinkable, whereas the water you saw before was probably their main source of drinking water.
Huh. Does that mean they've been going there before? Would I know that, or
No, what? Sorry?
if they were going to the other pond for drinking water?
You get the
Instead of
feeling
this
they
one.
must have been, because you haven't seen any other water in here. So it's probably that they don't have a good source of drinking water right now. Or didn't up until you fixed the problem.
Shen, did you mention there was another stream or something?
Farther down. Yeah, what was that water on that stream?
That was water that you did not investigate.
Because they cannot be drinking this water. They have to be drinking something.
Yeah, well, they were probably drinking the other water, but it was just a stream, nothing special. Nothing stood out, it wasn't glowing green.
Maybe.
I leaned towards Melody and I was just like, you can maybe check it out when we go back.
I'll let you roll a retroactive there, Shen, thinking about the water that you saw previously, just a knowledge nature. So what most of you would know in this area is the vast
There you go.
majority of water is going to be drinkable. However, Shen, when you compare that water in your mind to what you saw before, you get the feeling that the water coming out of the wall that was crystal clear probably just tasted better than the water coming through the stream. But they've been forced to drink that water for the time being.
Yeah, so that obviously the clear water is probably better tasting.
Can I use perception to looking like at the people to see if I see any exits or any way out in that part of the cave?
Hit me up. All you see, you don't see what looks like any exits, but you can see in the center there a big hole.
Nice.
Mhm.
I mean, we're fine.
The ogre like takes a step out, and then when you start walking away, it like slowly goes back in.
Okay, well,
Yasei just kind of like hustles up, seeing the ogre move, like
Yeah.
get closer to Fazal. Like,
yeah, so with a whisper, we're going to be like, so Fazal, are you going to want us to talk that one goblin, or are we going with plan B for you?
No, this is Yasei's time to shine. And Fazal will kind of turn to Yasei and walk with her towards the northern gate and kind of talk her through things a little bit. He's like, listen, for this to work, I think you are going to have to come in kind of hot and heavy with our friend Hark. Yes. Listen, I think you should tell him that we were able to bring the music back to the water. And that the treasure is still very much for the taking. But you see, him and his companions, they are so strong, and we are so weak, and we can tell them where to find these men, these fat, ugly men on horses with a weak woman, and they can attack them, and we will tell them secrets about the treasure and how to get it in return for the townsfolk.
Yeah.
But you know, bat your eyelashes a little bit. Maybe raise your foot off the ground a little bit while you talk. You know, twist your ankle, twist your knee a little bit, that kind of thing. Maybe look at him, look away. Look at him, look away. If you can blush on command, I will blush on command. Those kind of things, you know? Goblins like that.
And as Fazal saying this, Yasai's like picking up her foot and twisting it in a spastic kind of motion, like smacking her head around, like, okay, look.
Okay. Well, just do what you can, okay? But I think just be you. He seems to like it, and you'll be great.
Yeah, don't worry. Worst case scenario
That is-
is worst case scenario, and I'll deal with it.
That is a lot of pressure, though. So hopefully soon you can help. And I'm gonna trace a heart along Yasei's back.
Okay, well, let's go see Hark.
You feel the guidance of Sune coursing through you. You feel your leg move a little better as well. A little more fluid, we'll put it that way, instead of spastic.
Melody, by the way, maybe play, a fun little song, maybe a safe for work song, but with a little jig, a little pop in the step. Nothing, that might lead to misunderstandings in the lyrics that you write. Just nice flute music, yeah? Okay.
Let's wait up for them.
I
Hey,
don't like to
Snigbat,
name lyrics,
how are
but
you doing?
Safe for work. I think I know a couple.
He just sticks his tongue out at you and sprays slobber in your direction.
I do the same.
I'm gonna eat you.
As I make that last comment, I kind of like give Fazal a knowing smirk.
Okay.
As the team piles in, Yasei kind of like bows again and says, "The Great Heart, how have you been?"
Hungry.
And I will start playing a soft tune in the back. Something
Cool.
a little safer.
Wait, Hark, did you say you're hungry?
Make me, with this song, make me a performance check.
Yep.
I
Party
will let-
bard. I mean cleric.
Oh, okay. You play a tune that doesn't incite hunger. It kind of like calms the stomach a little bit instead of making you want to eat. As Hark's attention turns away from the alcove in the back, where there is an individual who is currently, their wrists are bound, and they are covered in salt and pepper. As his attention turns away from them back to the party.
I'm going to toss a chunk of my jerky rations to him. Here you go.
Okay. As you throw it, you notice the nearby rats like try to jump up and grab it as it's flying through the air. As
You're making an
oh yeah,
athletics throw for it.
sure, make me an athletics. It's got to be higher than an 18. Otherwise, the rat will grab it through the air as the rations. Oh yeah. Okay. Party, please stop rolling so high. Thank you. As the ration lands at his feet, and he gestures to one of the nearby goblins to like take a bite of it beforehand. And after examining that it's not poisoned, he'll go and eat it.
Shen's eating the other half of what he broke off for the jerky. It's good.
Did you bring the treasure?
We dealt with music. Yasei can explain.
We have you killed the Goobaglock?
And Yasei looks and is like, yes, the black pudding is gone. Slimy monster is gone now. And your music is back. Now, Hark, about this treasure. Me and my party here, we are far, far too weak compared to you and your amazing group in this cave to just take the treasure. But we know where these ugly men and a very, very pretty woman, and they will be yours for the taking if you take the treasure too. We know where they are located and some of their how they left and where their party is formed, possibly a couple weaknesses. So I'm sure we could give you even more advantage to taking this treasure yourself. But Hark, I highly doubt that you need to take the treasure with any advantage because you are already so mighty and great.
We are strong in cave. However, when goblin leave cave, orcs kill goblin. So,
Let's see.
I make a deal. Your friend said he wants my property, the people's. I will trade you the treasures for the people's. That
Yasei
seems fair.
kinda
Is that not fair?
looks at Fazal and goes, I see you're very fair, Hark. However, we did take care of your music problem, and now you have beautiful music back and the better tasting water back. Surely we can work something out for that. We did take quite a bit of hardship trying to face that monster.
Indeed, it has killed many goblins, but that was price for not murdering you. I think that's fair. If you pay me treasure, I would be willing to give you people. Is that fair?
Yasei's like now starting to sweat a little. She looks at Fazal's like,
Yes.
Shen's
Yeah,
going to take out the
Okay.
20 gold he won,
Hmm.
like his little gold pouch, and he's going to toss it up. You mean this?
How much is in it? As he picks it up and starts flipping through it.
Lots of gold. It's in Shen's hand.
Oh, you
just
have
jingling
lots
the
of
bag.
gold.
Yeah, it's gold.
Yes, you have lots
And-
of gold. So I need and you notice he like leans back and he's holding it in his hand and he's lifting his hand up and down with the bag of gold in it.
No, Shen has the gold.
Oh, Shen has the gold? I thought you threw him the bag of gold.
No. Shen's holding the gold, like dangling it.
Oh, okay. So you're holding a bag of
hear all
gold.
the Yeah, so he can hear all the coins.
Oh, you have treasure. You have
I have
lots
all-
of treasure.
I have my treasure. I'll buy the villagers.
Bet. I would sell villagers at 3 gold per villager. That's good trade. Human
Yeah,
life worth 3
Well,
gold.
hey,
Can I roll insight?
Yes.
Do I know if he can count to 3?
Oh yeah.
No,
Hit
I
me up
don't.
with an insight. Well, Melody, let me tell you. Can you count to 3? You get the feeling
not
that
sure
this
if I can.
goblin is far smarter than any goblin that you have previously encountered.
So Yasei ask, how many villagers do you have, Hark?
Including ones we ate?
No,
No,
just
no,
including the
still
live
alive.
ones.
30.
Okay, hang on.
And
Fazal,
Yasei
come
looks
here,
at
come
them
here.
and goes, that's 90 gold, guys.
Yeah, no, Fazal, come here, Fazal. I got an idea. I need your charm.
Okay.
And so I'll give him my gold. I've laid claim to the town. We can strike a deal, an alliance between the town and the goblins, where we'll help protect them against orcs, and we'll help provide them with food.
Yeah.
And they help defend the town if the town needs it.
I'm
But
gonna lean in.
mostly just persuade it so it's like the town will help provide them with food and help protect them if they are attacked by orcs.
Okay. Yes. I
On
see what
top,
you're
on
doing.
top, on top of the 20 gold, I will be giving him as a thank you in advance for that.
I have 80 gold.
Yeah, but we don't want to use up all of our money.
I'm just saying.
If we have to.
We can get by.
Yeah. But let's see if we can work an alliance here first. If need
Okay.
be, if he says no, we'll go that route.
Okay.
Yes, I like this idea.
Yeah.
So Fazal will kind of, he's scratching his chin, and he has his, other arm kind of strapped underneath it, and he begins kind of sauntering forward a little bit, maybe stopping in front of this corpse a little bit and looking down at it for a moment as he considers how giant are these giant rats? Are these, dog-sized rats? Are these, just larger than your average rat?
Yeah, so they're about the size of a mastiff.
Holy
Oh,
crap!
Yeah.
okay.
Like a
So-
bull mastiff?
Look, yeah, so these are big rats. Looking around the room, what you see Hark standing at the back. Hark is wearing a chainmail on him. At each side, he does have a scimitar. His ears are quite long and studded with different rings going up and down. The two female goblins in front of him do have full garments on. However, it looks like they're only wearing leather armor. It looks like all of the shinies have gone towards Hark.
Okay, Hawk, my friend, I have heard your proposition, and yes, of course, I think this is a fair proposition. However, my companion over here, he is a very influential man. He has a lot of pull, particularly in the town of Nightstone. And he believes that we could propose something of a bargain that I think would be very advantageous to you. You see, what he proposes is this, that we enter into something of a partnership, the people of Nightstone and yourself. You say that when you are in these caves, you are very strong, and that is obvious. But that when you are outside of the caves, there are many orcs. Now, you see, in this town, there is a large contingency of soldiers and warriors who can fight those orcs. And they can fight back those orcs and allow you to go out into the night and take what you need to grow your power even more. You can become a warlord, you can become a mover, you can become a shaker, you can become an influencer here in these mountains in a way that you never could be before. Think of wealth and power that far outweighs anything a few gold shekels now could get you. So you see, I think what is far more valuable than a little bit of gold at this moment will be a partnership between these two peoples. Yes.
But we sent goblins to Nightstone, and they did not come back.
Yes, exactly.
the
You
Black
see the
Emperor.
problem. You see the problem. No, you send your goblins out. They do not come back. We are presenting a mate for you to get them back. Yeah, I think you sent my friend Boyo, right? when I
Yes,
saw-
yes. Yes, we did send Poyo, actually. Yeah, that's actually a fact.
Gum
You
Gum's
see, so
also
in this-
safe in the town.
And Gum Gum is safe in the town as well. You see, take these things, my friend says. Yes. So take these things as measures of goodwill. When we last saw Poyo, he was filthy with loot and newfound wealth. Imagine if you could have access to these things all of the time. But who knows what happened to Poyo? What if he got eaten by a wolf? What if he got attacked by orcs? What if he got attacked by those terrible, evil men and that stunningly beautiful woman with the treasure, and word got back from all the goblins in the area that Hawk did nothing? That people came to him and said, here is the treasure, and here is a way to get rich, and here is a way to get powerful, and Hawk did nothing but sit like in a corner of his cave, all scared like, or he could go do something about it.
As he's saying this, I'm playing more intense music to make it seem more dangerous.
I love it. From the back, you hear a quiet voice, a female voice. Seems quite weak and feeble. What of What of Lady Nantar? What of Lady Nantar? The sound is coming from the back of a woman who's kind of like curled up on the ground, who's just summoning the strength to talk after hearing about goblins inside of Nightstone. What happened to the lady? Is the lady all right?
He has unfortunately passed.
Lady Nantar. When the giants attacked, I thought she would be okay. But
She is still being guarded, waiting to be put to rest.
You hear crying coming from the back room as she curls up onto the ground.
So Hawk, does this sound like a deal?
But how do I know? If I leave, you don't take my cave. How I make deal? We go deal with people. Goblins leave cave. However, we take pretty lady with us, and the three of you remain here with ogres.
You mean our friend Willow here?
No, elf. Pointy ears.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
Willow.
Willow.
Willow the elf.
So
Oh yes, we take Willow. Sorry, I know no names.
that
We take Willow
without-
when we go investigate, and then you stay here with ogres.
you could come with us. You bring the ogres with you.
Yasei has a bit of like a panicked expression, like I go, me alone.
No, you
No,
come
no,
with
it's
us.
okay.
You come with all goblins. That seems fair.
Why don't we all just go?
Yeah, we all go, everybody. Villagers, everything. I give you my word as a knight of House Zalara that I will not harm a single goblin.
We leave. We all go, but we leave one ogre to defend cave.
Yes, one ogre. One ogre stays to defend your cave, of course.
Okay. But we need to hurry.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, goblins head back to... Goblins go to Nightstone. We take... Thog.
Yeah.
We
bring
leave
the
villagers and Knob here.
Yes, but I have one small condition to this deal.
Yes.
Which is that until we can get this alliance, this treaty, this agreement signed, I must ask that you do not eat. This includes the ogre. Do not eat any more of the villagers.
You notice Hark has a little bit of a worried expression at this point.
Can't stop ogre.
Villagers must come with us then.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? You cannot stop the ogre?
We cannot stop ogre from eating. Ogre wants to eat, ogre will eat.
Yeah, then we bring villagers with us. Villagers
risky.
stay unarmed though.
Too risky. It's too much risk. Hark, take control of goblins. Hark, protect goblin. Hark, smart. Hark don't want to be betrayed.
Hark, I won't betray you, Hark. You have my word on that.
Okay. Are you wanting to roll a deception, or are you telling
No,
the
actually,
truth here?
Jen's being 100%
Okay.
honest. Shen's going to drop his shield, drop his sword, and approach Hark, not like directly in front of him. He's going to kneel down in front of him, look Hark in the eyes. I give you my word as a knight. No one will betray you, and if they do, I will slaughter them. That includes my own part.
Walk Hark through deal one more time.
You and me enter into an alliance.
Okay.
My people are returned to Nightstone. We aid you if you are as allies. If orcs attack you, then they attack Nightstone.
Who is boss of Nightstone?
I have laid claim to that town.
How do goblins get food if we no eat people?
We enter a trade. Nightstone will help you with your food. You help protect Nightstone. We'll help provide you with food. And
But
if orcs attack
goblins are-
you, then the orcs will also in turn be attacking Nightstone.
But we're safe in cave. The only issue is no food. But we have villagers, which is food.
Goblins can move into Nightstone, live alongside villagers. We'll teach you how to make food.
Oh, better trade. Better trade. Goblins live in Nightstone. Humans live in cave.
No.
That seems like
Humans
a trade. That seems like a trade.
Do you know how to make food, though? Humans know how to make food.
Okay, we take 4 humans. For food.
No, not for food.
Ah! Ark is getting frustrated.
Fazal, help!
Yeah, that went well. Okay.
Ah!
Fazal will kind of pull his head over to Yasei and have
I'm stepping back and grabbing my shit.
yeah, have Yasei and Fazal kind of approach. He says, yes, listen, let's keep this simple, no? We all know that a deal can be struck here, and I understand it might be difficult to not want to eat the villagers, but you see, these villagers, they have a value to them, and Shen is correct in that they can produce food. So how about this? Once every 10 days, the villagers of Nightstone will come to the caves with a wagon, and in this wagon will be delicious foods like mutton and ham and beef and maybe a little cheese, a little bit of wine, and a nice full body taste, a little elderberry, very delicious. And they will bring this, and they will bring fabrics as homage, as payment to the warlord of the Northern Mountains, Boss Harg, who's defending his caves so bravely. So they will pay homage once a 10 day. And if perchance orcs do attack, you may call upon the gods of Nightstone to help protect your cave, yes? And in return, we take the villagers back with us. You get food, you get blankets, you get tributary furs once a 10 day or so, and you will become very wealthy and very powerful here in your cave.
Can you roll me? I will even let you roll with advantage because this is highly delicious. Persuasion. Try to sway this deal. He will give you one more deal, and depending on how good your persuasion is. Okay. I'm willing to make deal.
Okay, 17.
Here is my final offer, because you bring up good point. Villagers can bring food every 10 days. So, I am willing. Not 3 gold per villager, 1 gold per villager. Okay, you follow?
Yes.
But, to ensure you bring food every 10 days, we keep 3 humans. So you have to come back every 10 days and bring us food, or we eat those people. Good deal. Then you bring food every 10 days. Otherwise, come back.
Yes,
and I see Nightstone. Nightstone is big wall.
Yes, but we will leave these 3 humans for the first 10 days to build up trust between our people. This I understand.
We have no
If-
trust.
Well, we need to build the trust, okay? It takes time. So, 10 day goes by, we arrive with the big old wagon, you give us one of the villagers. The second 10 day goes by, we come up with another wagon, there's more trust now, you give us another villager. And on the third time, we bring food. Now you know, okay, we're good guys. We're just like you, okay? We like you, we trust you. This is going to work. We take the last villager, we bring an extra big delivery to celebrate, we have a big party, everybody has a good time, but it keeps going on into the future regardless, because we owe you such a debt to the great warlord Hark. Okay, so we get them back, but you get a little bit more food, we get a party up in here, and we have a long time friendship.
Deal.
Cool.
Sorry, did you say deal?
31 gold. We keep 3 humans. You bring 1 thing of food every 10 day, and we slowly give
31
you
gold?
back villagers. 30 gold, sorry.
Shen's going to toss him 30 gold flat out. Here you go.
Look at that, we're building trust already. Nice one, Shen.
But, I get to choose who we keep.
Yes, but of course.
Okay. You walk that way. We go see villagers.
Hang on. Let's grab that girl behind you, though, first. That okay? Can I go pick her up? Or is
We
she
have
one
a
you
little
want to
bit
keep?
more gold. We have a little bit more gold. What do you say? We'll give you 3 gold for that one. Then she comes with us.
You just need to tell me she's
okay.
one of the ones you're keeping, but...
Oh, I see. I thought
no,
that might
I
have
want.
been-
I want to see. I want to see which one's meatiest.
Okay, yes.
Can we bring her over to the group with us, is what I'm asking.
Sure.
Okay, so I go over, pick her up.
She is inconsolable, but you can pick her up.
Yeah. It's okay.
Bridal carry?
Yeah.
I'm going to get you out of here, okay? Okay, well, I guess we go see the rest of them.
Yes.
Then just go and hold her head into his shoulder.
You would actually, being from Nightstone, you would recognize this as Daphne Featherstone. She is Lady Nandar's attendant.
It's okay, Daphne. Daphne. It's me, Shen.
Inconsolable.
Okay, let's go get to the let's go see the villagers.
I cast Calm Emotions, a spell I do not have.
I cast headpats.
You guys can start heading towards that tunnel.
Yay.
I will bring
Yep.
Hark and his lovely ladies.
Yasei, I think you did a very nice job on the lead up to that negotiation. I think you really kind of greased the wheels, you know?
Yes.
Yasei just looks at Fazal like, do you really think so?
You guys did great. You guys did
Yes.
great.
I thought you were very convincing. Nice work. You have the makings of a great role.
I do not have good I do not have good chances of explaining myself. Because all you explained exactly what I wanted to, what I was trying to offer.
Yes, I read what you were laying down, but I liked the path that you laid. It was a good idea, Shen. Good idea.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys head over here, Hark whistles. It's a sharp whistle. If I could do it, I would. As Thog like comes slumping out of the middle there. Obviously not so convincing to the DM. Hey, everyone did a fantastic job navigating that. Remember,
Yeah.
this is a goblin with human level intelligence. As he walks over to this area and he gestures, walk forward. Go in.
Yeah, okay. Guys, just everybody.
as you guys head in, this dwarf, long beard braided at the end, blonde hair on top, brown hair on the bottom. Top hair is tied back. He is wearing very classic, like plain white shirt, brown pants. Just like as you walk over, it just brings a finger up to his mouth in a shh fashion.
What's wrong?
I just said shh.
Yeah. What's going on? We're fine.
You notice the goblins and stuff at the entrance. Hark gestures to Melody and Fazal to enter.
Oh no.
Do we have time for an insight check?
You do have time for an insight check.
That's a 19.
19 and 14.
Yep.
As Hark is gesturing you over there, he does have a smile on his face. It does give you the impression that no matter what he does, he wants to have the upper hand.
Yeah. Also, the girl right beside the ogre is still in my arms.
There we go.
What's up? What's up, Art?
I'm just gonna swap this spot. There we go.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you which one I want. The 3 that I want. The first one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is this one. Not the DM, just rolling a dice for this. The second one I want. Okay, I can't pick the same one twice.
Yeah,
what are the odds? Okay, I really want that one. Okay, please give me a different one. Oh, there we go. But no trades. I really want that one.
Alright, that's fine, that's fine.
Very desirable.
Not me rolling a 23 3 times in a row. And okay, I only want the ones at the bottom. I want
have
those
to ask,
3.
The show and the she show Shen.
Oh, I forgot the names of your siblings.
Sure.
It's in my backstory.
I know,
on this page.
I know it's in your backstory. They all had similar names, so in your backstory. But so
No,
I don't think you had the name of your youngest and you had your mom.
They're in the alliances. Mother of Rika and Rain, Rias Zay, and mother of Rika and Rain.
Oh, I see. I read the bottom part and I was like, well, if there's no names, I'm just gonna make them up. And I saw she and Shin and Shen.
Shen. I do like that, but because they're like half siblings, right?
No. They'll be the proper names. Yeah, let's not look at me naming things.
I love the naming.
That's why I was chuckling earlier.
I do love that naming mechanism. Okay, so you have your 3.
Yes.
Okay, and every 10 days when we bring supplies, we get
I actually don't want. I know I said I really want this one, but I don't want that one.
Yeah, who'd want
It's
a
too
guard?
tough.
You want this card?
No, I don't want that one either. I don't want a guard. Give me something other than a guard.
Getting awfully picky there, DM.
Hey,
It almost
I
makes
want
me
it
think
to
you're
be
going
tender.
for somebody.
Tender meats. There we go. I want that one.
Who is Shen? You would know that is Zalf Dilfernil at the top, Hero Maestrom, and Prentice Hulvarn.
How long did it get you to remember our names? And you just our character names. You just busted out Del from like your whole life.
They're written
Right.
down. I know.
Right? Couldn't say Yasei until the second episode.
What do you mean?
Like,
What do you
so-
mean?
What do you mean?
I
So
have
everybody-
names for all of those characters. I will have you know.
Everybody who doesn't, I'm going to name off them. Those three, you're staying here with the goblins. We've struck a deal. Everybody else, we're coming home. You three, you'll be coming home soon too.
There's like an excitement that goes around the room. And the individual next to you, who you recognize as Morak Urgray, the proprietor of the Nightstone Inn, just turns, shh. Wait, just be quiet.
Why?
Because you don't want to wake them.
Wake who?
Them, the bats. As he points and turns towards the center of the room at this massive pit that stretches down deeper than the eye can see.
Okay. Let's get going. I'll make sure. I'll make sure the ones who have to stay are not here in the bat room. Okay.
Bring me the dwarf. This is Hark. Bring me the dwarf.
Okay. Come on. Let's go talk with Hark. Okay.
You're there. Dwarf. Hey, you stay. You get back in there. You get back in. Yeah,
Okay.
you get back in there.
You said bring him.
The deal we made with these people. The one in the blue said he now owns Nightstone. He said he
Yep.
took leadership. So the deal is, you people bring us food every 10 days. And if you don't, we eat the 3 that stay. If you bring us food, enough for all the goblins and ogres every 10 days, then we give you back 1 villager. This happens 3 times, you get all the villagers back. If you fail to bring enough food, we eat you. Specifically, this one. But, like, this one does look kind of... I know I said I wanted that one, but, like... I don't know. Can we keep 4? Is that fair? Hey, you!
No.
Hairy one.
We agreed to 3.
I give you 3 gold.
No, we agreed to 3. We agreed to 3.
But I know,
You
but that
sure?
one looks so, like, tasty.
Then you're losing this one. I just grabbed one of the random ones he picked.
Okay, point to which one that you want to sacrifice to the goblins.
I'm not sacrificing anyone. To
Which one did you point to?
her.
As-
She comes with us then.
As she turns towards you, horrified,
She's not. You're not being sacrificed. You're coming with us if that one stays.
as you point to Hero Maestrom, a nice, wonderful individual, mother of 3. You point to her as the sacrifice, as the trade for the unnamed guard.
Deal.
If the guard stays, she comes with us. If guard comes, she stays, like you had agreed.
But my children.
Deal.
I'll take. You're coming back in 10 days. It's fine.
But what?
I'll take care of your kids.
You're gonna do why? Am I
This
gonna
is the only way
die?
to get every. No, you're not going to die.
You notice that she starts to become a little bit upset at your decision to leave her.
It was you or the entire town.
This is how you don't do it. This is your future. I think she's going to die.
Oh,
Not going
my
to die.
God.
We'll bring food in 10 days. She is the first to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yasei
Okay.
just looks from Fazal to Shen and back to Fazal. and says, "Yeah, I think I understand."
I'll do it. As I'm the town's only healer, but I'm willing to stay.
You will
As,
be
as
okay.
this is Hyrule Maestrum, the priest of Lathander.
Poor shit.
Trade to Lathander, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. If anyone is injured in Nightstone, then please take care of them in my stead. I won't be able to heal anyone.
I will.
Yes. Yeah. We'll make sure Win will do his best, and we'll get you back in 10 days.
Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? When do I come back then?
No, I said you're coming back in 10 days.
Wait, but they said only one is coming back in 10 days.
Which one's now saying this to me?
Hold on, I'm gonna bring them all over. I'm gonna bring all these sad people over.
Every
Yes,
10
Dad.
days, a person comes back. It's a deal to make trust.
What? You're trusting these goblins?
Yes.
What do you mean?
I can't fight them all.
They ate some of us. You expect us to stay here?
They're not going to eat you as long as we bring you food. We're going to bring them food. We negotiated with these goblins very well up until
Please.
up to this point.
The one at the bottom looks at you, Shen. Please. I'm Prentice Helvarn. I have 3 children. I mean, my grandchildren died in the attack, but please take care of my children.
I will take care
Please.
of your children.
Don't
Yes.
don't let us die.
not
The
gonna
one at the
let you
top
die.
there, Zelf Dilferdarn. Zelf is. Oh yeah, I'm willing to stay.
Actually,
I'm the oldest son of the Dilferdarn family, but
that's kind of up to Hark who stays. But hang on.
my main job is running the windmill to make enough grain for the town, but I'm willing to stay if that's what you desire, Shen.
We need you to stay to make. We need you to make food to get everybody back. Hang on, I got an idea. And Shen looks up. Rias, Rain, Rika, where are you?
Did you just yell?
The bats.
Yes.
Oh,
Da-da-da-da-da!
Not
Please enter
not
initiative.
yell well, but fuck.
for the love of
I end with initiative. Yay!
And we end with initiative.
Oh my god.
As the party, Melody,
Shen
Yasei,
is not.
Fazal,
Shen is flustered. Leave him alone.
you just watched these individuals just say, I'm willing to die if it's what you want, Shen.
No, we're not dying here. No one's dying.
As we will end today's session with a rumbling coming up from the floor unlike anything that you have felt before. The actual floor of the cave begins vibrating. The rocks on the ground nearby start shaking. The water next to
We should be
Fazal
running.
has small little ripples forming in it. As that is where we will end today.